Lil Uzi Vert has been getting popular recently for dropping one of the most disappointing albums of this year, that being Eternal Take 2, following his most successful album, Eternal Take. But after the backlash that the album did get, it seems like that this was the last album out of his deal, and is now back to proving some of the best music that we ever heard from Uzi in a while, basically fooling his fans and proving everyone wrong. But let's take a look at some of the new music that Uzi has been proving recently and how he has proved his fans wrong. And now recently Uzi has been very active on his socials, man. Shout out to Uzi Og for a majority of this info. But yeah, man, after EA2 did actually drop, fans were deadass making up narratives that, like, you know, Uzi fell off and like Uzi was like washed, because prior to EA2 dropping, man, fans were already having conversations on how Uzi is falling off, and they've been saying this shit since bro dropped Pink Tape. EA2 did obviously underperform, as it, like, you know, it did sell 60k, and it, like, you know, didn't really chart the way that we thought it would do either. And I'm pretty sure the amount of streams that EA2 had in a week, Pink Tape did in a single day, and Pink Tape was not greatly received. So yeah, man, that's definitely not a good sign. And so this was a sign for Uzi that he's gonna have to lock back in on this music shit. And the first thing that bro did is start mentioning the word CFO, which actually does mean Chief Financials Operations. And this dude posted it on a story in his bio, and it basically means that Uzi is officially out of his deal. And now if you guys haven't been living under a rock, these past 2 years Uzi has been signed to Atlantic Records. And it's kind of crazy because last year when Uzi announced that he actually was retiring, Atlantic was begging bro to stay. But Uzi started previewing a bunch of new music now that he's basically a free agent, and he also started working with a lot of his OG producers, like for example Molly Raw. And he also just started working with OK, which if y'all don't know is the hottest producer out right now. And Uzi even has his own OK tag, bro. Like, yo, that's actually fucking legendary. And going back to the Uzi hate, man, fans deadass thought that Uzi's voice or sound was like gone because of like how much galaxy gas or like fucking nitrous bro was inhaling. But Uzi probably gave us the best news ever, saying no more bad stuff, which basically means no more nitrous, no more galaxy gas. And that same day Uzi previewed this song on his story, which, like, you know, has that high pitch kind of OG 2017 Uzi sound. Low-key sounds like the song Moon Relate, which actually has been a grill for many Uzi fans since like 2017. And it also is produced by OK. So yeah, man, OK is going on an insane run. And yesterday Uzi did preview a new song, that being called Chill Ibra, which, you know, and we all thought was gonna be on EA2. But yeah, man, this shit fucking sounds gas. And yeah, man, Uzi did spend 3 for 3 for the songs that he actually has previewed recently. And this had fans speculate that Uzi gave us a rushed album or a throwaway album just to get out of his deal with Atlantic Records. And now that Uzi is independent, he can finally drop girls and go back to dropping consistently. And so this means that we are going to get a banger new Uzi album, that being probably called All White, since that is a name that Uzi has been teasing recently on his Instagram. But this album is probably not dropping till fucking 2025 if we're like being for real. Ever since EA2 dropped, man, Uzi has been proving all of his fucking haters wrong and previewing some of the best music that we ever heard from Uzi in a while. And going back to EA2, man, I don't care what y'all say, man, this album fucking banged. Definitely my favorite album of this year, because, like, you know, there hasn't been that like one main standout album of 2024. Obviously Cardi hasn't dropped it, and hopefully Uzi and Cardi will work again, man. I mean, I did hear that Uzi is on Cardi's album, but I'm honestly not too sure. But hey, man, 1629 next week, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's been a rant. Love you, out.
Push up, keep going. I'm getting a rise and I'm floating.